Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another live reaction and first impression video for Fire Emblem Heroes. Tonight we're getting a new Feh Channel that will be giving us a lot of information pertaining to the new game mode that's going to be launching very soon, as well as information pertaining to the next update. So let's watch the channel together for the first time and see what they've got in store for us. I know a lot of people are anticipating there going to be some sort of mass demotion. I'm not going to get my hopes up necessarily about anything in particular. Let's just lean back and take it in. Alright, here we go. It's starting. What is that icon off to the side? Interesting. Hey, Feh. Spring has sprung. Alright, well, what you got for us, Feh? Give us the Feh Channel. It's pretty long. I think it was projected to be 14 minutes, so using that wind magic again. Aw, Roy and Lilina. What? Okay. Really? So it's exclusive to Legendary Heroes?
Who is already in Fire Emblem Heroes will gain this ability starting with the next version update. Let's take a look. Between paired up heroes anytime you like.
Oh, interesting. So you would pair up before actually deploying into battle. And you can swap after you take the action?
Watch the strategic possibilities escalate. Here's an example. Lilina makes a long-range attack on Narshan.
Oh, wow.
Of course, then it's time to switch to Roy. When Narshan gets his chance to attack, he'll face Roy, who has the advantage.
That's a crazy ability to kind of lock behind Legendary Heroes.
Heroes that are paired up together will increase each other's stats too, which could tip the balance of the battle into your
I mean, I do understand them trying to expand the utility of Legendary Heroes in general. Okay, main story parallels training tower allegiance battles. Oh wow, so it's limited so that you can't use them in PvP modes. Except allegiance battles. So what is allegiance battles? Alright, so what is this all about?
Where your goal is to earn as many points as you can in a single battle. Like the arena, it will have seasons, and each season is 7 days long.
More seasons, it's always about seasons. Okay.
Two heroes can pair up for allegiance battles, even ones who aren't legendary heroes, as long as it's with a friend's hero.
Sounds kind of confusing, because it breaks the rule of legendary heroes being able to pair up.
I want a high score, so I'll try advanced.
So they may as well not have beginner and intermediate. It's kind of a weird scoring system. Basically taking advantage of color advantage is how you get the most points, as well as your paired up unit. Synergy bonus.
Let's take a closer look. In allegiance battles, there are 3 types of bonus scores. Without knowing it.
So there being specific targets will get you more points in the mode.
You'll get closer to clearing it. I hope you have some battle-tested comrades. Our friends for this one.
So how do you choose the friend that you're going into battle with?
Synergy bonus. One time a season, you'll earn synergy for clearing a battle. The higher your synergy, the higher your bonus. You'll also earn
there's the rub. So we'll be able to get dragon flowers in this mode.
Allegiance battles begins on April 27th at midnight Pacific time.
Okay. So we've got actually a little bit of time before we get that update, which is kind of interesting.
I can't wait for
Honestly,
allegiance battles.
I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the allegiance battles. They seem
Fight my hardest.
pretty convoluted until we see them in practice, and I don't know, the scoring seems like all over the place. Aww, this is cute.
It's an Aether Keep, but it looks so lively. Heroes are hanging out and chatting.
Oh, are they gonna...
With the next update, your Aether Keep won't just be for battle. You'll also be able to interact with your allies there.
Oh, cool.
This is Aether Resort.
I'm actually unreasonably excited about that.
I want to visit and play with all of my favorite heroes.
That sounds cool.
This is the Aether Resort map. Take a look. It's a bit different than the battle map. You can set up a variety of different structures here. Let's see what they are by building one. Wow, there are a lot of choices. I've never seen that kind of building before. It's called an R&R structure.
R&R structures.
I see
Armory.
how it works. To
Accessory
activate,
shop.
you'll need R&R affinity.
In Hot Spring. Oh, cool.
I don't know which to choose. How about this one?
This looks like a lot of fun, honestly.
Looking good.
How much interactivity is there going to be?
Let's add some more.
Why would you put traps,
That's
though?
a lot of structures. But there's something missing.
It's kind of interesting that the sprites are moving in not like a,
How can I get more to visit with me?
in not a, linear fashion. Like, they're kind of just wandering around.
R&R affinity can be used not just to add structures, but also heroes. Let's invite some more.
Wait, they can be used to add... Oh, okay, you just get
You can
slots.
select from among your allies. At first, you can invite 3 allies, but using R&R affinity, you can invite even more.
Okay, that's cool.
Here we go.
So you have up to 6 units kind of hanging out in this...
I want more heroes
This Aether
to visit
Resort.
my resort, so I'll keep unlocking these slots. Ta-da! Look at them all! Look at them! You can receive R&R affinity once a day by visiting your Aether Resort.
Okay.
Don't forget.
That's... It's a nice, cute little addition.
To a structure. And look, they go inside.
Oh, cool.
In each structure, you can interact with your heroes. Different things happen in different structures. This looks
Stuff like this adds like a lot of little personality to the characters and the game.
be able to get an Aether Resort pass.
To double your affinity.
Increase the amount of R&R affinity
Okay.
you earn from your Aether Resort.
So, I mean, again, it's an option for people that want to increase their ability to expand their resort. I mean, I don't have a problem with that at all.
Interact with your allies, earn Aether stones, and you can build more battle structures.
So then it kind of ties into Aether Raids because you get Aether stones, which obviously are the main currency for buildings in Aether Raids.
Version update.
So for people that really want to take it seriously, they can expand their Aether Resorts using orbs and kind of fast track their Aether Resort and their units to get R&R points, use those R&R points in order to get more stones for their Aether Raids. Alright, the next update.
First, additional functionality for Aether
Okay, what changes are they going to make to Aether Raids now?
version update. Creating raiding parties will become even more convenient.
That's good, it's kind of a nuisance now.
One new team each week.
That's kind of nice.
Starting on April 10th, a new spring orb promo will go on sale.
Okay.
It might help you unlock some potential.
And there's nothing...
Last
Okay, here we go. Changes to hero rarity.
information about summoning
This is what people have been waiting for.
an update to be released sometime soon. You'll see 2 changes to summoning events. First,
Okay.
There will be some changes to the
These heroes appeared at 4 and 5, now they appear at 3 and 4. Okay.
Here are the affected heroes.
Glancing at these, they make a lot of sense.
Heroes so far, but now they'll
Don't have an
show
issue with really any of these dropping down.
heroes. This change in Rarity will begin ahead of the version update starting tonight at midnight Pacific time.
Oh wow, so that's like right away.
Heroes with odd wave skills.
Okay, that's exciting.
Change to the heroes you'll be able to summon.
Alright, 5-star drop downs is what people are looking at. So get ready for changes to the heroes available in new heroes and special hero events.
Summoned in new heroes and special heroes events. The heroes shown here, released before the start of Book 2, will no longer appear in these events.
Oh,
These
oh,
heroes will still be available in other focus summoning events.
other focus summoning events. They're just going to be gone? They're not going to be available in any of the pools. So you can't get pity broken by any of these units, basically, is what they're saying. They're not summonable as pity breakers in any of the regular banners. But they'll still be available in other events?
Ooh, new
I mean, that's a huge blessing. I mean, if we break it down...
And don't forget, there will be a Golden Week event beginning April 27th.
Oh, okay, Golden Week is always exciting.
Aether, so far away.
Aether Resort sounds so much fun. For me personally, I just love playing around with the sprites and like playing and interacting with the characters. So for me personally, it's not a huge functional change for the game, but nonetheless, it's probably one of the more exciting and more robust changes with respect to just allowing you to play with your units. Because I mean, it's a game. It's allowing you to interact, play with the units that you've collected and worked with throughout all this time, and enhancing the ability to do that, I think, is a great move. I don't think there are really any downsides to it. People might be upset at being able to spend orbs. Essentially, the transaction being spend orbs, and you're going to get more Aether Stones. I don't have an issue with that. I know that people might have an issue with that because of it might, I guess, affect some of the sanctity of the competitive mode or what have you. I don't know. But for me personally, I don't think it's a big deal at all. The new Allegiance mode, honestly, I'm more confused than I was when I started watching the channel. I don't know exactly. Like, the pair-up feature is really cool. It sounds like they're isolating it to legendary heroes and in very specific modes. The pair-up feature is not going to be available for, in fact, the majority of modes, it seems. And you're not going to have it in any of the competitive modes. So I kind of feel like they're trying to test the waters here. They're trying to let people play around with the pair-up mode, see how it functions for them, and then if there are any balance issues, be able to address those before sort of opening the floodgates and allowing that sort of either a pair-up feature or something similar into PvP modes or a separate type of PvP mode, such as this Allegiance mode that they've released. But as far as like the scoring, the pair-up, the friend attachments, all of the different bonuses that you can get, I just found it like really convoluted. I don't really know if... I think when we see it in practice, it'll make a lot more sense, but at least watching it for the first time, I don't know. Feh didn't make it sound all that appealing, other than the fact that you can just kind of pair up for the first time, and that's just kind of cool. So you're able to pair up with units that aren't traditionally able to pair up, so even if they aren't legendary heroes. So that's really cool. So Aether Resorts feels like it could be a blast, to be honest. I feel like I could have a ton of fun with it. And then, of course, the next, I think, big thing is the summoning pool changes. So I do want to take another quick look at this list just to kind of digest it for a bit. But yeah, heroes available in new heroes and special heroes events. Special heroes revival events are excluded. So if I'm understanding this correctly, these units here are just removed from the Pity Breaker pool entirely. Like, you just can't get pity broken by any of these characters unless they're a focus unit. They're not going to appear for you. They'll be available in other focus summoning events, whatever that means. Interesting. I mean, even Hector is removed, Jenny is removed. You know, a lot of pretty powerful units are actually removed from the pool as well, but it actually, so many are removed that would actually be more interesting to see how many units are actually in the Pity Breaker summoning pool at this point. It's eliminating and removing any potential Pity Breakers that are really aged, and it does seem like That's what people wanted, and I think that's what we're gonna see here. Is they're essentially removing all of these extraneous 5 stars from the summoning pool so that people don't get pity broken by these units. However, they will still be available through other mechanisms, and they'll also be focus units on banners going forward. And I think that's kind of the happy medium. That's honestly how most games out there do handle an oversaturated pool. Most gacha games out there usually create sort of banners with limited pools, basically where you can only pull a select series of units, similar to Legendary Hero battles, or Legendary Hero banners. So yeah, I'm totally on board with that decision. I guess I'm trying to identify sort of what the latest unit that was added into the game that's also in this list, like the last 5-star exclusive unit that they added into the game that is now going to be kind of removed from the list entirely. Hector, Olwen, I can't remember if that version of Olwen... Well, actually, the green Olwen... So the green Olwen was removed, but not the blue Olwen? That's actually pretty strange. Because when the blue Olwen is 5-star exclusive as well, you would think that she would get removed from the pool. But no, instead it's the green Olwen. So it doesn't seem as though it's necessarily based on timing. It's just a select series of units have been sort of culled from the list, and I don't know what the logic was sort of behind that decision necessarily. And it would be helpful to see a list of basically what the units are that are actually still in the list at this point. Anyway, it's a positive change overall. It's just a question of sort of what's still in there, and how they went about deciding which of the units to actually remove from the summoning pool versus not. So yeah, things are happening pretty quickly. Should be getting a lot of this stuff implemented just in tomorrow, basically. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm super excited for the Aether Resort. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite feature of the Feh Channel was, if it met your expectations, if you were disappointed, how you feel about the summoning pool changes, how you feel about the new allegiance mode. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you so much for watching and taking some time out of your day to spend with us. And until next time, let's protect those skies.